While there was not a Philly soul group in the strictest sense, there is no comprehensive list of Kenny Gamble and Leon Huff best recordings without mentioning this group. This sibling group, like Detroit Spinners and Ohio's OJs, infused a lovely Philly sound with Midwest flavor. This group enhanced their material with sibling harmonies as flawless as those of the Pointer Sisters, The Emotions, and Sister Sledge. The centerpiece of today's video is all about the Jones Girls. Now before we start, let's be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and push that notification bell to be sure you won't miss out any more uploads. Now without further ado, let's cue that intro. The daughters of gospel singer Mary Frances Jones, Shirley, Valerie, and Brenda was all born and raised in Detroit, Michigan. They was always interested in music as a young child, having been impacted by the Supremes and the entire MOTOWN sound. The girl's mother was a church choir director and an outstanding gospel singer. The girl's mother became aware of the girls' harmonies while they was in choir, and she began to work with them daily to improve their vocals. The girl's mother was signed to RCA Records and was honestly the label's first black gospel vocalist. Their mother began to take the girls on tour with them, and they would tour under the name Mary Frances and the Joneses. When they was a little bit older, they began to seek for jobs as a trio. Amber Records signed the group in 1970, where they released the songs Learn How to Love and My Own Special Way. The trio later worked with plenty of labels like Music Merchant Imprint, Paramount, and Curtain Records. Diana Ross discovered the group and was so impressed by the girls' harmonies and soulful vocals that she collaborated with them while on tour. Now this collaboration allowed the girls to provide backup vocals for many top acts including The Four Tops, Little Richard, The Impressions, Teddy Pendergrass, Lou Rawls, Aretha Franklin, and B.B. King. The girls continued to sing background for many top artists until the late 70s, when they was able to get the attention and obtain a contract with Philadelphia International Records, where they enjoyed significant financial success. In 1979, the trio released a self-entitled debut album that peaked at number 50 on the Billboard 200 charts and number 8 on the Billboard Top R&B Albums charts. Now this album produced two major singles with Rare Melody,
Sweet Melody,
and You're Gonna Make Me Love Someone Else.
you gonna make me love somebody else.
The group's song, Who Can I Run To, was the A-side to this single.
And I'm not afraid of change. I have yet to find that song.
Now, although I believe this song should have charted on the Billboard charts, I really believe this song was just way too ahead of its time. In 1980, the group's second album was released, titled At Peace with Women. This album peaked at number 96 on the Billboard 200 charts and number 7 on the Billboard Top R&B Albums charts. Now this album gave us two more hit singles with Dance Turned Into a Romance.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
And I Just Love the Man.
Even me. Oh yeah. You have a nice personality and so on and so forth. And you know you.
The group's third album, released, titled Get As Much Love As You Can. Now this album peaked at 155 on the Billboard 200 charts. And this album also provided us with two hit singles with That Man of Mine's
Finally found that man of mine, man of mine.
and Knights of Egypt. The group left Philadelphia International Records in 1983, where they signed a deal with RCA Records. The group's fourth album released, titled On Target, and this album peaked at number 59 on the Billboard Top R&B Albums charts. The group soon returned to Philadelphia International to release their homecoming album, Keep It Coming. The group took off a year and provided vocals for various singers including Thelma Houston, LJ Reynolds, and Lamont Dozier, among many others. Now during this time off, Shirley decided to pursue a solo career, and she released her debut album, Always in the Mood. This album even had a number 1 charted R&B single with Do You Get Enough Love?
Baby, do you?
The group issued another album titled Coming Back for ARP Records in 1992. However, this album didn't do too well. Now throughout the group's existence, they released plenty of songs that I believe are hits, such as I'm at Your Mercy,
Don't hurt me, please. 'Cause
On Target,
I hit the mark. I shot an arrow through your.
To Win You Back,
But she started coming over. When she
Your Love Controls Me,
I won't leave, but I ain't got the power. It's your love that controls.
Taster of the Honey, If You Don't Love Me No More,
So I'm gonna have to put you on the spot.
Will You Be There,
Would you be there? Well, I think you're trying to fool me, baby.
I Turn to You,
Somehow I must get free from the moment that I.
Hey Lucinda,
They say never wrong. So man, that won't take a
Back in the Day,
song. Then the guys started fighting over something simple.
and Better Things to Do.
One day you love me, the next day you don't.
Brenda ultimately relocated to Atlanta, Georgia, where she sang with her 4-piece band, singing jazz and R&B songs, including several songs from the Jones Girls catalog. Eventually, she relocated to New York once her children was grown enough, so she can pursue a more active performance and recording schedule. Valerie decided to continue her education by attending college, but Shirley, she chose to focus on her solo career. Valerie suddenly passed away on December 2nd, 2001 in Detroit, Michigan at the age of 45. Brenda sadly passed away 16 years later on April 3rd, 2017 while visiting her daughter in Remington, Delaware, where she was struck by many vehicles and passed away while attempting to cross the street. She was only 62 years old. Today, Shirley, along with 2 of her nieces, continued to perform as the Jones Girls, with her nephew providing background. The Jones Girls was a fantastic group of females who performed deep harmonies that stole your breath away with each song that they provided. Now, before we go, I have a few questions for you all. Do you believe the Jones Girls deserve to be in the Hall of Fame? Also, what is your favorite song from the Jones Girls?